We did about the after the drawing of the aliens and the Gandharva, there is a next drawing related to coronavirus. Like how you feel the coronavirus thing is being done, how are the doctors, because you know, right, there are so many doctors and nurses also from our devotional Krishna conscious family. Those who are even in their small breaks, they are doing the chanting over there also. So there are so many photos, there are so many posts about it, and there are like all the doctors, how they are saving everyone. So you can visualize it, and then if you want, you can just look on the net how people have done it, and then you can visualize your own, and then you can do it. Okay, I understand everybody like drawing human beings, everybody is not possible, so you can look on the net and you can do it.
Mataji, I draw the alien and the Apsara.
Yes, I saw it, and it was so beautiful that you all drew it. Okay, so use your imagination and you can do it. So now today we are again going to, yesterday Mataji has talked about the mode of ignorance, right? So today first we'll quickly go over our verses, and then we'll go to our topic, okay? So just like, though everybody will not get, but then we will see to it that the other parts everybody will answer. So everybody together is going to say this verse 8.16, okay? And remember, our topic is life on other planets. So we are talking about all the lokas. And also I want all your sweet, cute voices that you are going to send the recording of all the lokas. Okay, don't forget about that as well. Okay, everybody together.
Brahma Bhuvana Loka Punavartino Arjuna Mamuleya Konteya Punarjanmana Vidyate.
Very good. Now remember, those who are sending your assignments and your homework, we can remember their names very, very fast. So see to it that if I want everybody's name to be remembered, that you are doing your assignments. Because when I'm telling anybody to read it, I have, oh, you know what, somebody has sent you homework. I know that person's name. Okay, Rudra, can you read the translation?
From the highest planet in the material world down to the lowest, all are places of misery wherein repeated birth and death take place. But one who attains to my abode, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again.
Very good. Sita, can you read the translation? Is Akshita there on the call? Okay, Balaram, go ahead.
The highest planet.
Others, please mute yourself. Only Balaram can be unmute. Yes, Balaram, go ahead.
All are places of misery wherein repeated and death take place. One who attains to my can.
Okay. So now is Karthik there on the call?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Karthik, can you tell me whose abode do we want to go?
What?
Whose abode do we want to go? Over here is saying my. Very good. My. Okay. Our Krishna's abode, right? And what repeated? What we do not want repeated? What?
Birth and death.
Very good. Okay, so Sri Lanka, can you say the words once for us?
Brahma Bhuvana Loka Punaravartinorjuna Mamupedyata Kaunteya Punarjanmana Vidyate.
Very good. See, when I'm saying, I'm going to hide the words, okay, so that I'm saying if you all know it. Okay, now we'll quickly go to the next verse. Everybody will say it together, okay? You can unmute yourself and then you can say the verse along with me. Okay, how many of you are there? 15 of them. Okay. Abhiram, can you say the words for all of us? Abhiram and Prathamesh together.
Yeah, I will do everything.
Anavatu salam tesam tadbhagati alpamedasam devande bhayati mattakyapi.
Okay, Jagdish and Pranav, can you say the words?
Akshita.
Okay, first Jagdish and Pranav. Okay. Akshita, can you say the translation for us?
The translation?
Yes.
Men of small intelligence worship the demigods, and their fruits are limited and temporary. Those who worship the demigods go to the planets of the demigods, but my devotees ultimately reach my supreme planet.
Very good. Okay. So, who are the people with small intelligence? I want who Balaram to answer.
Demigods.
Very good. So, Balaram, does that mean that I will not respect any of the demigods?
Respect the demigods.
Very good. Now, is somebody going to tell me why should I respect the demigods?
Akshita.
Yes. Go ahead.
Because when people worship the demigods, they have small intelligence because you only worship the demigods and not Krishna.
Okay. Now okay. So I want Shilasya to answer. Shilasya, when we are worshipping the demigods, and if somebody hasn't answered, please tell your name and I will ask you a question. Okay?
Ramachandra.
Okay, Ramachandra, can you answer then that why do when we are worshipping the demigods, what are we exactly doing?
Doing sacrifice.
Okay. Anybody else?
Me, Keshav.
Yes, Keshav.
What was the question?
Keshav, when we are worshipping the demigods, what are we exactly doing?
You're doing all kinds of mantras, and you're doing all kinds of materialistic rituals without to acquire some material gains.
Keshav, give a big pat on your back. Hari bol for Keshav. Hari bol. Very nice, Keshav. Very wonderful. The exact answer which I was expecting. Very nice. Thank you so much. So today what we are going to do is, so see, when we are worshipping, we say that we have to respect the demigods. We have to pay. We are going to respect them. But remember, when we are worshipping the demigods, we should not worship them in the mood of acquiring the material things for us. Okay? Yes, like a boon. So we'll see an example also in our following when we are going in the further slides. So when we are worshipping the demigods, like suppose if I am worshipping Lord Shiva, what should I worship Lord Shiva as? Lord Shiva, you are the greatest devotee of my Lord Krishna. So please give me some of your devotion by which I can worship Lord Krishna to my best ability. When I am worshipping Mother Lakshmi, what do I say? Mother Lakshmi, you are so close to Narayan. You are so close to the Lord. You are always at his foot. Kids, please be on mute. When I ask you something, then you can unmute, okay? So then, Mother Lakshmi, you shouldn't say, Mother Lakshmi, give me gold, give me gold, give me money, give me money. No, you should say, Mother Lakshmi, please, you are so close to the Lord. Please see to it that I also get some devotion. So that should be the mood, and only then our worship will be intelligent worship. Okay? So we should not be small intelligence that give me this, give me that. They will give you. but again you will come back to this material world, and as we said in our first verse, again the birth and death, the death cycle will be repeated. Okay, so remember this was the reason why these two verses were done for us in this chapter. Now, when we are saying about worshipping the demigods, we are asking for something, right? And when we are asking for something, that means we want to do something very desperately. You know what? I want this wealth, and then I'm going to be the richest of everyone. I want this house, then my house will be the biggest in my whole community. So these are all thoughts when we are in a lot of passion to do something. Okay, and as we are talking about the modes of material nature, this is the best picture in our Bhagavad Gita also you must have seen, right? That there are three modes or three gunas on which the human being is dancing around. See, you have seen the play wherein they have the play of the dolls which are they have the strings pulled and then the dolls dance accordingly. So it is that human beings are also dancing according to the modes of material nature. See, there are people over here, one string pulled and one person does this, one other string pulled, other person does this. So we are all under the modes of material nature, because naturally we are in this material world. So we are going to be in this mode of material nature, of the modes of material nature. Anybody can unmute and tell me what are the three modes of material nature we are learning?
Goodness, passion, ignorance.
Very good. Chinmay?
Mode of passion and ignorance. Passion and ignorance.
Mode of ignorance, mode of passion, and mode of goodness, right? Very good. Everybody knows about it. I'm so happy. See, in the Bhagavad Gita 7.13, what does the Lord say? The whole world is enchanted by three modes of material nature. You have seen the movies, right? Cinderella and all this. So you know the word enchanted. So everybody is enchanted. That means they are all in that mode. You are all dancing in that mode. Those who are bewildered by these three modes cannot understand the transcendental to the material nature is the Supreme Lord Krishna. Okay. So what we have to do? We have to get out of this mode of material nature. We'll see gradually how we can. First we'll understand what we are into. Okay. So today we are going to do mode of, what is this? Mode of passion. Yes, when you see this person itself, he has a briefcase in his hand, he's all set to conquer the world. Like nobody is like me. It is only me who is the greatest, right? So, now when the Lord made this world, right, the Lord, he has made the material nature according to the work which we are performing. So there are some of them who are doing all sorts of devotional service. They do the puja, archa, and they are doing all the devotional service. There are some of them who are assigned to the protection of the community. There are some of them who are assigned to the feeding of the community. And there are some of them who are assigned to the dealing of the money matters. Right? So these are the four divisions of the
So you mean Brahma, Kshatriya and Vaishya, Shudra? So I guess that ritualistic person is Brahma, the guy with the sword is Kshatriya, the guy with the cows is Vaishya, and the guy with the bull is the Shudra.
Okay, very nice, Keshav, very nice. Thank you, Ashutosh also. Okay, so these are the four varnas which the Lord made, right? Now according to this, see, the Brahmanas, mode of goodness. Kshatriya, mode of passion. Vaishyas, it's a mix, like mode of passion and ignorance. And the Shudras, the mode of ignorance. And what Srila Prabhupada has said, that in this Kali Yuga, we all are in the mode of ignorance. We are all Shudras, because nobody is God conscious, right? And if we become God conscious also, again it becomes a limited time. Do you know why do you say that? I want Chinmay to answer, okay? So Chinmay, why do we say that we have to get up in the morning during the Brahma Muhurta for chanting? Chinmay, can you answer me?
I don't surely know, Mataji.
Okay. Prathamesh, do you want to answer?
Mataji, what was the question?
The question is, why do we say that we have to get up in the Brahma Muhurta or the morning time for doing our chanting?
Because we refresh our mind.
Ramachandra. I'm actually not sure.
Because we're all concentrated. In the morning, the mode of goodness is prevalent.
Very good. Who was that?
Keshav.
Very good, Keshav. Ramachandra, you also answered, right? Very good. Very nice. So, in the morning,
also because, also Krishna, he also used to get up in the morning and chant.
Yes. We should also follow what the acharyas have done, right? Because of our acharyas also tell us that. Very nice. So, in the morning, the mode of goodness is very prevalent, right? So, that means our human body, in a day, we are under all the different modes, right? So in the morning it is mode of goodness. Then when we are in the whole day, I want to study, I want to get good marks, I want to do this, I want to do that. We become in the mode of passion. And then at night, oh, I do not want to do this, I'm so tired, forget it, I do not want to listen to any lecture, any class. Then we are into the mode of ignorance. So the mode of nature that works for the whole day on all of us, right? So eventually we have to see that how we can be in the mode of goodness all through. See, the three modes: material nature, mode of goodness, mode of passion, mode of ignorance. In your school, you remember, some of these schools, they have that in the day, suppose they have colors, right? And then the teacher, oh, what color are you on today? That means if somebody has been totally doing all mischievous things, then they are on the red color. If somebody has been been good, then they are on the yellow color. And somebody who has been very nice, they are on the green color. Some of the schools have this pattern, right? So see, in our Bhagavad Gita also it is told the same thing, that there are these modes and does that mean that if I am on the mode of ignorance, I will stay on the mode of ignorance? No, we can always do our best and go ahead in the mode. Okay? So we can.
A question.
Okay, go ahead. Say.
So, why did they put a green for the green air for the red dot, and a red dot for the yellow, and a blue for the green one? Because material natures are related to the mode of goodness, right?
I know this arrow, right? You talking about this arrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why they did that. They should have done it the other way around. I think maybe just for the color coordination they might have done it. Good observation. I never looked at that. Okay, so now our mode of goodness is called as the Sattva Guna, and mode of passion. Others who are not answering, please can mute yourself, okay? So the mode of passion is Rajoguna. Now this Rajoguna, you do all sorts of activities. We'll see all the list of activities also, okay? So see, they are eating all sorts of nonsense things which are not recommended in our Vedas, which are not recommended according to our scriptures. Then they're eating all sorts of nonsense. They're talking all sorts of nonsense things. And then you're always in a state of disturbed mind. If I have, you know what, like see, there's a story. There was a very poor person, okay? And there was a king. And it happened that the king used to see that this poor person was very happy. He was very happy. He was doing his work on his farm, and then he was happy. He was happily sleeping. And then this king, he saw and he asked his countrymen, why is this young man, why is this farmer so happy? He is so poor. He has no wealth. He does not know what he is going to eat tomorrow, and yet he is so happy. So the man said, I don't know, he is so happy. And the king, on the other hand, so many wealth he had, so much of kingdom he had, but at night he could not sleep. So the king used to always envy of that person. Said, why is it that he is not having any tension? So what he did was, once he said, let me do one thing. He kept a bag full of gold near the house of the the farmer. Okay. Now this farmer, till he got that gold coins and everything, he was very happy because he had nothing to lose. He had nothing to hide in his house. Now he got the bag of gold. He had never seen it before. He said, now, oh my goodness, this is a bag of gold. Now I should hide it. So he hid it somewhere. He got up in the middle of the night and he went to look it. Ah, yes, my gold coins are safe. And then the king observed that this person has become restless now. Okay. And the more he had money, what happened? The more he used to get up in the night and see if I have money. Should I keep it under my cushion? Should I keep it in somewhere where it is safe? So what happened? The more he got money, the more his Rajaguna or his tensions increased. So this is the reason that our when
I have
we
a question, Mataji. Like, what are those? Like the old man and the like woman? Why are there dogs in their mouth?
Because you know what, Keshav, this is the sad condition of our society, that in some parts of the country, there are people who are eating dogs and cats and rats and snakes and cockroaches and what not things. So they are all in the mode of, they are all in the mode of ignorance.
That was because of coronavirus, because Chinese ate bats. That's why it happened.
I know, they eat all sorts of things. Okay, so this is a pictorial representation. If you see, this person is eating gold dollars. He's eating gold bills. That does not mean he's eating it literally, but it is the greed of the person. And when the greed increases, it is just like what we talked about, this story which I was telling you, right? That the farmer who did not have anything to lose, he was happy. He was happy means he was in a good mood. And now when he got the money, he started becoming restless. Okay, so that is the tension which I was trying to explain it to you from that story. So this is all things when a person will do in the mode of passion. So this is how you should understand that, oh, if I am just eating, I should understand, oh, you know what, I need to control. When is Ekadashi coming? And when do I need to fast now? Okay, see? We'll just look at it. What is Rajaguna? The quality of activity, passion, desire, or when you have some goal and you are desperately running behind that goal. Okay? Mindlessly you are running behind that goal. Having a goal in life is very important, but it shouldn't be that you are sacrificing everything. Oh, I cannot chant today, forget it. But I need to go and do this assignment. Oh, I cannot go to the temple, but I need to go and attend this party. This is what when the Rajogun or when the mode of passion will increase in you. Okay. So see over here also they have explained, like when it is Sattva Guna, what are the qualities? You are in harmony, you are positive, you are in peace, you are not in rush of anything. You do not have any more objectives to do. But you know, goodness, yes. And Rajas is when you are totally always, should I do this? Should I do that? Or should I do something else? Should I eat this? Should I make this? Your mind is always in tension, always worried.
Like confused?
Confused, yes, very much, very good. That would be like confused. And you know what? That is the reason chanting of the holy name, reading Srila Prabhupada's books will get you to a balance and harmony with the conditions which are going on. Though there is coronavirus, right? What do? Akshita had made a nice drawing and she sent it in the group. Though there is coronavirus going on, I should remember I have to take care of my body and also I need to take care of my mind. And to take care of my mind, I should be chanting. And only then I can reach to a stage of positivity. Okay? And that is more goodness. Again, there are some more things explained. See, overexcited, obsessive. This is mine. This toy is mine. This is my house. And I'm not going to give you that. We'll see some more photos so you'll get it more clear. Okay? And tomorrow Mataji will be talking about the next guna. So today we'll be concentrating more on the passion. When there is greed, more and more and more. I have this house, but my neighbor has 2 houses. So I need to get 1 more house. Again, that is working in the mode of passion. But if I say, you know what, I have this house, but I want a bigger house. I can have 1 big room for my Krishna's altar over there. I can have a nice kitchen where I can cook prasadam. You know what, I can have 2 wash basins so that 1 basin can be used to wash my regular vessels and 1 basin can be used to wash only the vessels where in Lord's food has been cooked. So that thinking will reach you to the mode of goodness. It does not mean that when a person is thinking that I should have a house, it is bad. It is not bad. It is not bad to have an ambition. But to mindlessly go and think about it and just be running like a cat and a dog without thinking what is happening to my body, without thinking what is happening in my mind, that is a wrong behavior. Okay? We do not say that leave everything and sit at home and keep chanting. No. Because Lord himself has said that you have to do your karma. Arjuna was not allowed to go into the forest. He said that you have to do your karma. You are a yodha and you have to fight. So always remember the Lord's instructions. Next, again, these are again. See, the Tamoguna yesterday teacher, your Padmasaki Mataji has taught you laziness, sleep, intoxication. Right? Some people, they drink wine and not sorts of nonsense things. Then some people are attracted to the men and women. So they have all sorts of wrong things which we are recommended not to do in our 4 principles of our bhakti, right? So they have all sorts of desires. Desires means, again, as we said, more houses, more things, and only for me. That I and my is more prevalent in the mode of passion. You do not think about others. We'll see how coronavirus has increased the mode of passion in human beings. We'll see in the further slides, okay? You see, there are animals over here in mode of ignorance. Then these people are lusty behavior, looking at any person's wife, looking at any person's daughter, all wrong things doing to wrong people. Those are in mode of passion. And this is the mode of goodness, wherein they are all busy in worshipping the Lord, in doing the glories of the Lord. Anyway, if you feel you haven't understood, you have any question, please stop me, okay? Now, in the Bhagavad Gita, see what Lord has said. O chief of the Bharatas, when there is an increase in the mode of passion, the symptoms of great attachment, uncontrollable desires. We have the best example in Mahabharata, right? How Duryodhana and his brothers, they were trying to trouble Draupadi. So that was in the mode of passion, that they had unlusty desires that they were doing. Hankering and intense endeavor develops. So see, the Lord has also instructed over here in the Bhagavad Gita. Because mode of passion and ignorance are going to be very much prevalent in this Kali Yuga. So that is the reason we have to be very, very careful. And Srimad Bhagavatam also says, what does it say? Those who are puffed up by the mode of passion try to lord over the material nature. What have we done? Human beings have done. We have made the ocean and the seas dirty. We have behaved in such a way that we are the lord of nature. We have deforested, like cut off all the forest and made our houses over there, as if animals do not exist in the world. It is only me, human being, is there. So these wrong things, when they are done, that is always in the mode of passion. Okay? So we have to always see the references, what our scriptures say, and then take a guidance from that. Again, these are how are the modes of ignorance, mode of passion, and the mode of sattva guna, or the goodness. So you'll have, okay, this is one thing which I can explain later. I wanted to show you one important thing today. See, the example from our scriptures about mode of passion is about Hiranyakashipu, right? He was praying to the Lord. Now everybody will say, Mataji, but he was praying to the Lord. How is that not in the mode of goodness?
He was praying to the Lord for material.
Very good, Ashutosh. So what was Hiranyakashipu doing? He was praying to Lord Brahma. So praying is good. But what was his intention behind that?
He wanted to become the powerful Lord Vishnu.
Very good. He wanted to be the Lord. He wanted to defeat Vishnu, and he wanted everybody to bow down before him. So that was a reason that was an example from our scriptures, how mode of passion can overcome a person, right? Then see, this person is eating money. That does not mean he is eating money, but that means they are doing all sorts of hard work only to get money, only to get something. See, greedy, envious, impure, and they do. And you know what? Such people in mode of passion, what is the most dangerous thing? no matter how much they get, they are never ever satisfied. If they get one bag of gold, they will say, how can I make another bag of gold? That is what always they will think. So they are always envious, they are always greedy, and they are always distressed. Okay, the Bhagavad Gita 18.27 also tells us that. Now, it is not only our thinking. See, when we say about our thinking and our nature, what food we are eating also affects our body. See, there are tamasic food like wine, alcohol, non-veg, meat and everything which will be in the mode of ignorance. Then there are food. Now, everybody has rajasic food, but it is said that you should have limited amount of that. Okay, and that is the reason every 15 days we have Ekadashi, so that you can have all sattvic food. In the morning, have a habit to offer the Lord fresh fruits, so that you can also have those fresh fruits and honor the prasadam. So what are the food in the Rajasic? The hot chili, very salty, then this coffee, tea, which has more of caffeine in it. These are all the food which is more of passion. Now somebody will ask me, but what is the harm in having this, Mataji? But remember, whatever food you eat is going to affect your body. Okay? The more sattvic food you eat, your mind is going to be more cool and calm, because your tummy is also going to be cool and calm. Okay? So, it is not that you should be totally avoiding it, but you should have it in limited amount. Okay? See, people in the mode of passion and ignorance, they are always fighting, they are always greedy, they are always trying to pull each other down. And see, this person is running behind money. I don't know where is he going to go, but he is just going and running behind money always. And see, people are just going to fight. You did it, I did it, I did it, I want it. They are just going to be fighting always. And when they are fighting, they are not doing it for somebody else. They are doing it for their own profit. That is the most saddest part of the thing. When you are doing something for your own profit, then it does not save anyone. Okay? It is just going to take you to the hellish planet. You are doing it for your pride. I am going to do some charity. But why? Because my photo should come in the paper. That is wrong. So that is in a mode of passion you are doing. You are not doing it in the mode of goodness. Greed. See? Now these are more examples. He has one popsicle, but see, no, I want this flavor, I want that flavor, I want that flavor, and he's eating all the things. See, money, money, money. That song is there, right? Money, 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 something. Yes, and see, this all, now you all, like you kids, when you have toys, do not be greedy. Learn to share. See, this person, mode of passion. Should I do exercise? Should I do my work? Should I do my household things? Should I call? He's so confused. What should I do? What should I do? He's just jumbled up. That is again mode of passion. And coronavirus has taught us. See, so many tissue paper rolls. What am I going to do with those tissue paper rolls? See, buying tissue paper. Give me, give me, give me. Food. All trolleys are full with food. See, this person, God knows how tissue paper is going to help him in coronavirus. So people are doing all sorts of wrong things. What does the Lord say? When one dies in the mode of passion, he takes birth among the engaged fruitive activities. And when one dies in the mode of ignorance, he takes birth in the animal kingdom. No, God, I do not want to go into the animal kingdom. I do not want to become an animal again. So think about whatever we are doing in this life. See, there is no satisfaction. Always screaming, always yelling, and always being satisfied. I want this, I did not get that. Always in a mode of, these are just examples which I am telling you, okay? How many of you all have seen Lord of the Rings? Okay, if you...
Yeah.
Okay.
Question?
No, I don't think so many of you have seen it, so I'll just leave that slide. How many of you all have seen Lord of the Rings?
The movie?
Yes. Okay, okay, the movie is not important, but the essence over there is that, what is this fellow's name? His name? Oh, Frodo. Okay, Frodo, he is a character over there, okay? And then he is very nice, but once he gets the ring can make him invisible. So he gets worried, now what do I do? What do I do with this ring? Okay? And then when he wears the ring, he gets into so much of trouble. Okay, so this is mode of goodness, this is mode of passion, and this is the mode of ignorance. Okay, if you have not seen the movie, no worries. Okay, so this mode of passion characteristic is what? That one becomes attracted to all sorts of negative things and runs behind doing all sorts of wrong things. And gradually one person has to see to it that he can bypass all these modes and go to a higher field. We do not have to be in the mode of ignorance. We do not have to be in the mode of passion. We should at least try to go over here. And tomorrow Mataji will tell you how in the mode of goodness we should behave. Okay? Everybody has understood what is exactly mode of passion? Everybody unmute.
Yes. Yes, Mataji.
So whenever you are in the whole day, you should try to think what yes?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, good job. If you have any query, do you have any query over this? No. When we are doing the revisions, we'll again go more into this, okay? We'll ask more questions to you individually. I think the Damodar group will come now. If you do not have any queries, should we end the call?
Mataji.
Vancha kalpa
Hare Krishna, Mataji.